welcome to Ikate's Crossing. Hi, I just finished watching Lady Knight of Avalon's video where she talks about how long she's been reading tarot. And oh my god, I just had an absolute shock in how long I've sort of been interested in tarot, when did it all begin, and that sort of thing. Well, it started with me being interested in Wicca, or green witchcraft by Anne Mora. Once I sort of picked up her one of her books and I sort of started reading and life suddenly made sense to me, I actually got the Celtic Tarot. I will share you with an image here in regards to that deck. Now that is the Celtic Tarot, and by Davis, I think her last name is, if I can remember rightly. Yeah, Davis and Patterson. So anyway, I'll show you the picture here anyway of the deck, and you can see. So I picked up that deck thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to really connect with it, and I just didn't have the knowledge. I picked up a Rider-Waite-Smith type deck, not this one in particular. This was given to me as a gift, as recent, but I did have a Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck, and yeah, not really. I felt very cold towards them. I didn't really understand it as such. Anyway, a friend of mine picked up, had this deck in particular, Native American Tarot, and I ended up picking up one with the set, with the guidebook as the companion book as well. Now again, not this deck in particular, it was the original US Games one. Okay, so I thought, oh my god, when did I actually start reading, when did I start looking at tarot and that? And I figured it was before 1997. It was actually because I was still, would have been a couple of years, so it should have been about 95 maybe, 95, 96 that I sort of started to really sort of pick up, or 96 when I sort of started to pick up a tarot deck and such. And then it was closer to no, it would have been, yeah, just trying to think. Yeah, it would have been 95, 96 even, that I started to think about tarot and getting into it. By about 97, 98, I started really getting into it. And so, yeah, I just suddenly realized, oh my god, that's over 25 years ago. 26, 27 years ago. So, yeah, I did not realize it was so long. I did not realize. So yeah, I just sort of threw that in there, and I thought, oh my god, that's incredible. So really getting into 2000, started to really get into tarot quite strongly, and started reading more for paid clients and that sort of thing. So definitely took me a few years of getting to know the deck. It was just circumstances, going through a divorce, going through separation, moving through different relationships, and finally sort of settling down before I really started to read the tarot for others in a huge way, paid way. So yeah, an interesting journey when I suddenly thought of that. Oh my god. Anyway, you know that my collection's growing. You can check out the unboxings, the videos that I've all done. We'll tell you a little bit more. I just want to sort of share that thought. I was like, oh my god, my journey. Wow, what a journey. So let me just take a minute. I'm just going to pull out the Rider-Waite-Smith, right? And I want to have a look at, tell me about my journey of working with tarot. Tell me about my journey working with tarot. Oh, well, it's been very transformative. It's been a give and take relationship. It's been very balanced. It's definitely been about a new love, a new new romance, and new emotions. Lots of emotions, balancing out my emotions and things like that. Wow, it feels like everything's sort of coming together. It's wealth. So you think about my journey of tarot. It's been very transformative, right? It's made a lot of connections with the decks and I, with tarot and I. It's been a real connection, right? Real relationship, a real strong connection there. Feels like there's a wealth of all aspects of my life. So can you tell me anything more about my journey of tarot? Oh, I felt that. Interesting. It's given a lot to charity. It's given a lot to others, but I've also received a lot. So it's one of harmony. That's interesting. You get 2 of Cups with the emotional, and then the 6 of Pentacles as well. Okay. It's allowed me to dream big, but it's also one where I've sort of felt like I've dipped my toes into many paths. It's been a practical, emotional. Maybe I've had to put my emotions to one side. It's been quite strong. It's been a bit of a mind game. It's been a battle on some levels. It's definitely felt like there's been it's been a real journey. There's been a lot of conflicts and things like that. And one where I've had to take a moment to pause, look at what I've achieved and where I'm going, what are my goals and dreams, and where am I at in regards to my journey. There are times when I've felt out of sorts, but also very sensitive to the emotions. I think it's very empathic sort of energy. They're very sensitive to the emotions. Ooh. Sometimes I get that sense of challenge. That's like feeling like it's being stabbed in the back with it sort of thing. A sense of endings. It's made things some things final, and allowed new possibilities to come into my journey. Whew. One more card, I think. I feel like there's one more card sitting in here. Oh, actually there's 2. Okay, interesting, because I want to read these together. So we get 5 of Cups and the Empress. So I get the sense of choose whatever way I choose to look at the image grows and develops into new possibilities, is abundant. Okay, so it's really about choosing the way that I look at things, choosing what I look at, whether I'm looking at the negative or whether I'm looking at the positive aspect. Whatever aspect I'm looking at is, don't sweat the small stuff sort of thing. It's going to grow, give birth to something new. It's going to fertilize it, if you like. Wow, that is so interesting. Okay, so that's it from me in regards to my journey. I was just really shocked. I was sitting here watching that and I was thinking, when did I actually start looking into tarot? When did I start becoming interested? And I couldn't believe it when I thought it was before 97, because I left my first husband. I left him in 97. So it was before that I'd picked up my Rider-Waite-Smith deck. And so, yeah, wow, what a journey. Okay, so that's it from me. Blessed be.